Hey everyone, it's Simon and we're in LA for the Mac launch. Right behind us there's a Mac Mini, there's a MacBook Pro over there, and there's a bunch of iMacs. A bunch of people getting very excited about it. Let's check it out. Apple have just dropped their M4 Mac lineup. The new MacBook Pro looks out of this world. AI capabilities and serious power. I'm checking them out right here, hands-on, along with the amazingly small new Mac Mini, probably my favorite, and the new iMacs. Let's take a look. Hi everybody, it's Simon, and I will be back later on in a few days for a full breakdown of what we've seen, so make sure you get subscribed, as well as getting hands-on with the new computers in the studio soon. So the M4 MacBook, a lot of you will be very pleased to see that the new MacBook Pro M4 comes in that space black version. A lot of you have been waiting for it. It's probably the one to go for now. It looks really gorgeous. The thing that has struck me is actually the nano texture on the glass. Can you tell the difference? I have to say, this shot here is absolutely beautiful. I never thought I would go for a nano texture screen, but that is rather cool. Probably my favorite feature is, check this out, we've added an extra Thunderbolt port on there. You've still got HDMI and your standard SDXC card reader. I think the battery life now is, they're saying 24 hours. That's serious, if that's genuinely possible. I think it will depend on usage, of course. But we are seeing the same performance on that MacBook, both plugged in and not plugged in, so that's really good to see, as always. But the big news is that M4 Max chip. Now, this probably is, for most people, you don't need it. But you know, I'm on an M1 Max, and this new chip is more than 2 times faster on the CPU. I think 1.9 times faster on the GPU. All of that comes back round to saying it's unbelievably quick. I'll throw up some specs so you can take a look. But yeah, this is like the most powerful handheld laptop computer that you can possibly get. Right, the M4 Mac Mini might just be the sleeper hit of this entire launch. This is really cool. They've managed to pack the M4 chip and M4 Pro chip into a design that's even more compact than before, and seeing it in person, I was genuinely surprised how small yet capable that machine is. It's powerful enough to render 8K video, run high-end games with ray tracing, and can even outperform the M2 Max found in the Mac Studio. That's wild. It is kind of a baby Mac Studio. And with a starting RAM of 16 gigabytes and various port options like USB-C, Thunderbolt 5 on the Pro chip, and HDMI and Ethernet, the Mac Mini is set up to be the ultimate choice for creators, developers, small business owners like me that want that affordable but compelling powerhouse. So yeah, it's really good. The iMac though, cool, nice update. This is a less exciting update because we're really looking at the same body, but you know, it's a beautiful screen, the processing power is really good, but for me, it's not the one to go for. Now that they've released a Mac Mini, 5 by 5 inches, once you've got that from $599, okay, the Pro chip version does take you way above 1,000, but that entry level for storage and all of that is pretty damn good. So I'm really excited to try that out back in the studio. But yeah, just looking at the thing in person, it really is impressive. And if you get the Pro chip model, you've also got Thunderbolt 5, double the speed of transferring data. In today's age, we need it. I'm also happy to see that across the board, Mac have kind of doubled the RAM pretty much. I mean, that's a generalization, but you know, we're now at a bottom line of 16 gigabytes of RAM for the MacBook Pro, for example, at the same price it always started. And a really classy move, I think, is that they've upped the base level of RAM on the existing MacBook Air from 8 to 16 gig. So that is now a super compelling $999 computer. Now, as you can see, they're really pushing the AI vibes here. So Apple Intelligence is very much front and center across the devices. But this really feels like a significant moment for the Mac with the new processing power, the neural engine capabilities, and that integration promised of Siri and Apple Intelligence into all of the devices. And it's pretty cool. Like, I'm really enjoying kind of seeing my cat light up and with Siri's new animation. But that's not what we're all in it for, right? What we want is that kind of quick access to ChatGPT when we need it, context awareness, Siri that can actually help us, things like writing tools, summaries. I use other apps at the moment, and I think Apple AI, once it's fully unleashed across the ecosystem, is going to offer us loads of great options. At the moment, sadly, you can only get it in US English. You have to upgrade to it. I think it's coming to places like the UK in December, and other countries are wondering. My French creator friends are like, we don't even know if we're going to get it due to the EU restrictions. So that is the Mac event from LA. A bunch of new Macs, all powered by M4, with those powerhouse MacBook Pros, ultra compact and capable Mac Mini at a very good price, and that internal upgrade to the iMac. What's your favourite? Personally, I think the Mac Mini has me seriously considering my first desktop setup, but the space black MacBook M4, it is pretty hard to resist. I'll be back very soon when we get the new devices in the studio next week. But until then, I recommend watching one of these video next to take your Mac and Apple setup to the next level. Until then, hit my face to subscribe, and I'll see you when I get home. See ya.